no need to copy it down or put anything down. It's all on Classroom. 33 points. 16 of those points are going to be two proofs. I'm going to tell you what they're all about. First proof is going to involve an isosceles triangle somehow, whether proving it or giving an isosceles triangle and using it. And the second proof is going to be one of those tougher ones like we did yesterday in class where you might have to prove a pair of triangles to get another pair congruent. All right, so that's what we're looking at as far as the proofs. I've done this a while where I know specifically in this unit and this test, kids laser focused on the proofs and do as many proofs as I can. You still have another half of the test that's algebra. Okay, so let's not lock in and be laser focused on just the proofs. That's only half your test. 5 methods of proving triangles congruent. Let's roll. Just so we are clear on what is a method and what's not. What do you got? Side, side, side. Side, angle, side. ASA. What if the side's not in between? Angle, angle, side, and don't forget. All right, let's talk about that because it's been a few days. H4 and L4 only can happen where? Only in a right triangle. Don't try to force it if it's not a right triangle. But if it is a right triangle, is that automatic HL? No. You got to have the hypotenuse and the leg. If you do a proof tomorrow that you think it's the HL method, what needs to go in your proof?
It's a right triangle.
It is a right triangle. Correct. You need to tell me both triangles you're proving congruent are right triangles. All good. All right. I should also notice what's still not a method. CPCTC. That's not a way to prove triangles congruent. Angle, angle, angle. Still not a way. This was also a good one I've seen a couple times this year for the first time. People put these two triangles are congruent because in a triangle, congruent angles are across from congruent sides. I don't know where that comes from, but these are your only 5 choices. All right, only 5. What do I have up here? Vocabulary of an isosceles triangle. All right. Let's see if we remember what the different parts are called. What did I just mark congruent? Those are the... Oh, boy. These are the what of the isosceles triangle? Because I'm going to use the vocab tomorrow. What do you call the two congruent sides? Okay. What about the non-congruent side? What are the two congruent angles? Name the two, with a letter, name the two congruent angles. C and A, it's just not the bottom two. Remember, what are those called? Base angles. And the outcast angle, not congruent to the other two? Vertex angle. All right, I'm going to use the vocabulary tomorrow, so you have to label your triangle correctly. What else? Exterior angle theorem. What do you got? Angle 5?
Equal to 7 and 8.
Right? Exterior angle is equal to the sum of the two remotes. Also, please pay attention to what I'm asking for. You're going to get back your quizzes here in a second. There was one question similar to this on the quiz, and I think I was looking for the exterior angle, but a lot of people gave me the angle next to it for some reason. All right, so make sure you know what angle is being asked for. And then the only other thing I had on there was CPCTC. Why did I write CPCTC on there? Because I still don't have a good feeling all of you understand what CPCTC actually means. All right, D, E, F, G. Those two triangles are congruent by what method? Side, angle, side. Now that they're congruent by side, angle, side, what else do you know? And just throw out, what else do you know? Emma? ED is congruent to GE by? That's CPCTC, everybody. You can have anything you want now. Anything. You want these two? Go after it. You want these two? Go after it. Okay? After you prove two triangles congruent, any of their corresponding parts are equal, remember. That's huge for when you're doing a proof. Any questions from you guys on these topics? All right, next thing. Let's go over this bad boy right now. And I apologize for not getting it back to you sooner. I still, believe it or not, have one person that still needs to take it in 7th period, and they're taking it after school today. So I'm not going to talk survivor averages either until they take it after school. But I have to give it back to you guys because you don't want lightning to strike twice, right? I got to remember record 36. Okay. Got everyone's back. We're good. Okay. Anything? Take a look at this now. Anything else you want to ask about this quiz? Nothing else on this quiz? We're good. All right. Again, I was talking about the exterior angle earlier. I was talking about number 10. Find angle ACD, and a lot of people gave me the angle next to ACD. All right, so just make sure you be careful tomorrow and read carefully, please. All right, let's talk here. Where can I review? Because I have probably way too much places you can review for tomorrow's test and get prepared. First place is obviously in your packet where it usually is, starting on page 40. You can look at page 40 right now. There are 4 proofs, and there's 4 proofs in that packet. They are on the tougher side. Okay, they are on the tougher side. There's also textbook work at the top. All right, all those answers to the packet and textbook are in the late stages of your own packet right there. Okay, you won't find them on Classroom. They're already in the packet. Also, and I highly recommend checking it out either today or if you have time tonight, up on Classroom. Up on Classroom. Get out of here. Go to period 8. I put an extra review because I feel like there's too much proof stuff in your packet and I don't want you to be laser focused on the proofs. So under Unit 4, there's an extra review for the unit test. There's 2 files underneath. You want more tougher triangle proofs? There's a couple here that'll knock your socks off. And there's also some algebra stuff here. Now, just so you know how this works here, this one packet I put up on Classroom of extra review, you will see all the blank questions. There's a ton of them. I think it's like 16 pages worth. There's some proofs in there for you to try, and then all of a sudden, the packet starts repeating, and that's with the answers in it. without a doubt, I highly recommend you take a look at, especially the algebra stuff or some extra proofs on here. These are some good questions too. All right. If I had to rank them in order, I would rank it this, your proofs in your packet, and your textbook last. If I had to rank importance of review questions, that's what I would rank it. This extra review I put on classroom, the four proofs in your packet, followed by the textbook. I'd probably do the textbook very last thing I would do. All right, but that, however you want to do it, it's your call. Questions about anything? Okay, you do what you need to do. All right, we're not flipping groups or flipping people, but you can work with the people in your group if you feel like it. This is what we're working on. There's no other option either. All right, no other classwork. Answer.